This is week 3, advanced recreation. That means 8 and older, I would say. Maybe you have a 7-year-old, that's really good. If you excel in the beginner rec programs, then you excel in orange and red in our programs, then this is yellow and above. Some orange can do this if you're really good at it. My name is Mr. Cheesy. You can call me Sean if you want to. If you see me in person, you can call me Sean, that's fine. I'm here to teach with bare minimums, and I'm also here to teach the adults or the kids how to modify their own course for their own individual needs, because I can't just give you one general thing to do and it's good for the whole world. Everybody's on different levels, and I want to make sure that you challenge yourself and you're getting better, not just staying stagnant. We always want to feel improvement, and that's what makes us feel good inside. So with that said, we're going to be doing our warm-up, our positions, the same and stuff as always. I love to warm it up, and then I love to stretch us out after we've warmed up. We're going to go over a little floor. Again, I've got a little more in depth with the floor so we can get good at that. Then we got some dance moves to do, and then a little review on the beam. I will teach you guys how to do an obstacle course. I've been trying to teach all my levels how to do a little mini obstacle course on the floor. With that said, we are going to need some things for that. You're going to need a couple mats, cushions, and some chairs, and space. We want to make sure we have plenty of space, because as we do harder gymnastics, we need more space because the kids are bigger. They're not little kids doing little moves anymore. They're big kids doing big moves. So the more space you have, better. With that, just make sure you have some chairs ready to go, because we're going to do some supports and some cushions in case they fall. Lots of cushions. I need about 6 of these to cover my body on the floor. If I were to fall over, I want to land on cushions. You want to make sure it's safe. So make sure you have enough for your kid's body to fall into some cushions. With that said, let's get our warm-ups going on. The past few weeks, I've been trying to switch up the warm-up. We did running around in a circle one week. We did stage starting things another week. This time I want to try and go forward and backwards. Forward into our screen and then back, going backwards, staying in a nice straight line. This is a different type of warm-up, but it's kind of the same. We're just going to be running with the body and backwards. One thing a gymnast needs to be good at is their awareness. They need to know what's going on around them. So you please don't just run backwards and flip into the couch. You can get hurt. Feel your surroundings with your senses. Sense them with your ears, your eyes, your nose, even your leg. Oh, it's not a sense, but I felt it. So just feel things. A sense of feel, I guess that works. Running forward and backwards. One more time. Forward, backwards. We just want to warm up the muscles, get them all ready to stretch. Knees up. Knees, 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 knees. Up, high, high, knees, knees. Very good. And back. And booty kickers. This time we're kicking our feet up behind us, kicking ourselves in the butt. And then back. Nice. Bear crawls. Hands down, crawling forward. We're using our hands and feet. Crawling on all fours and back. Now, if you guys don't have time, get some tape lines on the floor, because we are going to do a little beam work. You're going to need that balance today. Doesn't hurt to get some tape. Flip it over for crabby walks. Hands down, bellies up. Going forward and backwards a couple times. Just getting those arms warmed up, those legs feeling it. Whew, nice and easy. Time, pushing with the arms. If we're bigger, we should go a little longer than the little guys. Little guys get tired sooner. We're big kids, we gotta go stronger. Nice. Froggy jumps. Turn that frog, jump it up. We're exploding off our legs. Touch the ground so they get low. We jump up, go high. Just go. And then backwards, pushing off those toes, touching the ground. I know my legs are burning, your legs should be burning too. One more. Nice. That'll be good for our warm-up for now. We don't need to go crazy here. Pike position. If you want to do some more running, running is also good. Just keep running it. Get that heartbeat beating. Hands down, pike it. Feel the stretch. Now, like I said, you guys are at home, you can modify. Hey, if the warm-up wasn't enough, add more. Do some more work. Do some jumps, some leaps, if you have the space. Holding, hands down. Butterfly position. Feet are all the way in, knees down low. We should all have this pretty easy. Heads down. You're trying to get your knees all the way to the floor. Try to use your elbows, bodies down low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straddle position. Legs wide open, toes are pointing straight. 2 hands to 1 foot, heads down. Feeling that stretching out in our leg and in our backs. Reaching. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Two hands on their foot, head down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the middle now, one hand on each foot. Try and pull that body all the way down to the ground. If you can get your elbows down, good. That's really good. Heads down, if you can go even further than that. If you're really, really good, chest all the way down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Switch out your wrists real fast. We're gonna need those. Pulling back on them so we're feeling in our forearms up here. Fingers upside down side. Now, we never want to do this too long. We're just trying to get those wrists stretched out in case we fall on them so it doesn't snap those muscles. Even though there's still a chance that will happen, we're making them more flexible. Lean hands sideways, lean over at each side. Let's go over a couple more positions and stretches. Tuck position, we need to know this because we're going to do front flips one day, not yet, but it'll help. Tuck, and then we have hollow body we need to know where we stretch out, we're holding. Body is rounded, shoulders are floating, legs are straight. Holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the opposite of the hollow is that arch when we flip it over. We're trying to bend our back by lifting our arms up and our legs up. We're floating and holding it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Push-up position is another position we must know. Holding push-up. Squat position. Squats, very good. And then lunge, standing, lunge. This is how we start our handstands, our cartwheels, and then knee lunge. I'm gonna grab a blanket for this one. I like the blanket because it pads the floor a little bit more. My knees are sensitive on this hard floor. So boom, I got a little pad, pushing my knee forward. I'm in my lunge, we're about to get ready for our splits. Pushing my knee forward, pushing my hips down, keeping my belly looking straight. My belly button starts to turn sideways, it's gonna turn my hips out, that's not what I want. Okay, now we're gonna slide down, front leg straight, head down. Feel that first. Feel it underneath, and then we're gonna slide into our split. Holding that there, pointing your toes. Belly is looking forward. My back leg should not be looking out that way. It should be looking straight down to the ground. There it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're doing great if you're doing this. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not easy to hold this stuff. Other leg. Push your knee forward. Now, if you want to get better, doing it more than 10 seconds is key here. I don't do it very long. You guys can do it for a good 30 to 40 seconds, and you will get better. The more you do, the better you get. Pushing that knee forward. That knee is in the ground, pushing this knee forward, that knee's down, push my hips. Front leg straight, put my nose down to my knee. Feel that stretching underneath. If you don't feel it, put your foot a little further, then slide your head down. Now slide into your splits. Belly is forward, toes are pointing forward, holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have our middle splits. Stand up wide. Like I will do right in my last class, a little sumo stretch. Legs wide open, hands down on the floor. You just want to put your knees on the floor for now. We're going to try and push our groin, or the middle of our body, or our hips down. So I'm going to put my elbows down, knees out as wide as I can. Feel the groin. Don't put your bellies on the floor. That would not be right. Put your booties back. Try to push your body to the floor. Feel that stretching out. That's going to get us ready for our middle splits. And then we can do our middle split. Legs wide open, hands down. Hold it. Toes are up or toes are pointed either way. Toes pointed is harder. Stretches out the muscle more. Don't let your big toes touch the floor. That'd be wrong. Toes up. Sideways. You want your pinky toes towards the floor. All right, come on down. Shake your legs out. Stretch them out a little bit. Now it's time for bridges. I'm getting old with this, and bridges are killing me. So I'll show you a quick one, what I expect, and then you guys will do it how it should be done. I'll lay down with my knees and feet together. Get my arms up by my ears, and I'm trying to push my chest up, my hips up. Everything's gonna stretch up. I'm not touching my head on the ground anymore. I'm gonna push it all the way, oh my goodness, up as high as I can. Now I want you guys to try and push it up. Float it up and count to 10 seconds, and then take a break. So we're pushing it up, getting the chest, the hips up. If they're really good, their legs should be super straight, feet together. It should look kind of like a straight line, like a V here, and then it should slope down to their hands. So like a nice little bridge. Legs up. How would I demonstrate that? Kind of like a triangle. As long as their armpits are pushing really high and their head can tuck up and look at the ceiling. Okay, do one more bridge for me. Try to hold your bodies up and lift one leg up. And if you're good at that, switch legs. 10 seconds both legs. Kick it up. Bridge it up. One leg up. 10 seconds. Switch legs. We're not falling. We're not wobbling. We're still holding. Good. Good. That's the bridge work we need for now. If you guys can kick over, you can kick over. That's fine. This is advanced. We should have things like that. So our bridges are all warmed up. Now it's time for some floor stuff. We went over the basics. Cool. Handstands. I always start off with handstands. Handstands are ideal. If you don't have a good handstand, then I don't know what you're doing, because I do so many handstands. This should be pretty good by now. I get the mats down, so I have lots of mats for the back. In case I decide to flip over, because you never know when that's going to happen. Could happen today. So I have enough mats for my body to flop down onto. Okay. Next up, handstands. Lunge position, my hands go straight down on the mats. I'm jumping my feet up and stepping down. My hands go down, my feet jump up, touching, stepping down. Okay, 5 good handstands, all the way up, all the way down. You guys should be doing it without a mat at this point. I feel like you should be on the floor, keeping up, holding, and stepping down. 5 good, beautiful handstands. Easy peasy. After you've done those handstands, we're gonna try our handstand to bridges. There's 2 spots we can do this. We can start on the floor, or we can do it a little easier. Handstand to bridge onto the big mat. So hands go on the floor before the couch, and my legs go over, and I'm gonna bridge. Ooh, I'm on the wall. So I'm gonna bridge down to the couch and keep over. So handstand to bridge. If they're handstanding and they're flopping onto their back and their booties are hitting the mats, not good. We should be letting a controlled bridge, holding our bodies up. Handstand to 2 feet bridge. Now, if that is too easy, keep working on them. Handstand to bridge, go over. If that's too easy, do what's called the TikTok, not the app, not the weird video app. If the TikTok is going to go handstand to only 1 leg, so my back leg will be the only leg to touch the wall, and then I'll kick back over. So TikTok, only 1 foot touches the ground. So handstand to 1 foot bridge. Handstand, 1 foot, kick back over. Now you guys should be using the couch, not the wall, because it's cheating. So don't cheat. Okay. Try 2 or 3 TikToks, handstand to bridge, kick back over, 1 foot. After we've got those down, I need some space. We're gonna do more handstand work. When it comes to doing handstand walks, these can be dangerous if you're going too high. I don't want you to go too high. I just want you to do controlled little steps. We're gonna do a little handstand, take 1 or 2 steps forward. So I'm gonna go up to a handstand, 1, 2. Nice and simple. Little handstand, 1, 2. If they're kicking up too fast and they're flipping over, put some cushions there so that they can fall into those cushions. Do 1, 2 steps and then let them fall over, that's fine. Handstand, 1, 2. And if they get good at that, handstand 1, 2 backwards. So we're gonna walk backwards. 1, 2. Okay, so try and take 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. Try and do that 2 more times. Might as well. Make sure that you're squeezing those feet. If my legs are going sideways, the handstand walk becomes very hard, very tough, and you lose control. The handstand is all about keeping those feet above you, those hips up, and then walking it. So handstand walks. Nice. After you do handstand walks, I would like you to try a side handstand walk, so it's a half of a cartwheel. So if you have space for this, you can do it. If not, just practice your cartwheels, little cartwheels for now. Otherwise, lunge position, I want your cartwheel to go up and to stop right in the middle, and then come back down to your feet. No, I didn't plan that right. I should be landing so my feet come down that way. So I go up, and I'm gonna step down. So side handstand. We're doing a half cartwheel, stopping our body, holding the handstand. If you watch the teen kids, they go up to their side handstand, they hold it, and they walk sideways. Oh my goodness, I'm so old, I cannot do it anymore. So you should be able to kick up, hold it for 5, 10 seconds, step down, or hold it for 5, 10 seconds, and then walk sideways. So let's try that a couple times. Side handstand, half cartwheel. So do hand, step. 1 hand leads the way, 1 hand stops the body. Side handstand. Okay, after a few of those, let's get some more mats on the floor. We'll give you guys a little break from the handstands. I don't need that much. The next thing we're going to work on will be our back bends. Make sure we have space for a back bend. We're going to be laying in a bridge. Back bend is opening our legs up to get some balance, because if our feet are together, we'll just fall over. We don't want that. Legs are wide open, arms go way back, belly kind of counteracts our by going forward, arms back, belly forward, legs bent, and we're landing in a bridge. So we're bending backwards until our hands touch the ground. If they're just flopping, that's what I will do. that would be a sign that we're not flexible enough in our back. So if you want somebody to spot, hold their back, hold them up, and let their hands go backwards until they touch the ground. Hold their back, let their arms peel backwards until they touch the ground. Hold the bridge. Always work on holding the bridge. If they just get used to falling down, it's never going to be able to hold up. We want to get them in the habit of holding that bridge right after it's done. So standing right here, they're looking forward. I will spot my doggy is looking forward. Arms go way back. Head can look at hands. That's fine, and then they touch the ground. So feet open, head back, arms back, belly forward. Arms, belly, legs. It's the three words I use. Arms, belly, legs. One of the tips I found when it comes to coaching, try and use quick, bold words when teaching the kids. Don't sit there and over-explain things, just quick words. Arms back, belly forward, legs bent, landing that bridge. If you can't do the back bend, then we can try it on something bigger. You can do it on the couch, arms back, and it could be a little easier. Or you could try doing it on a wall. When I say do it on a wall, that's a little tougher. You're gonna want some mats underneath you. Oh, I pushed this the wrong way. Cool. You're gonna want to stand a little further from the wall, put your arms up, and walk down into a bridge. We should be able to do back bridges at this point. So back bend on here, back bend on the floor. There's many different ways to practice our back bend. So if you get it too easy, just stand and do it on the floor. Get it perfect. If you have a good back bend, you need to get a kickover next. Kickover is the next best thing, so you can do your back bend kickovers, and those will turn into back walkovers, and flip-flops, and then back flips, and you can see where this is going, into harder and harder stuff. So if you have a good back bend, you can do it onto the mats, back bend, and kick over. Now, when I say kick over, you never want to kick over uphill. So if we do a bridge onto this mat, kicking over up the hill is not going to work. So do your back bend standing on the mat. Back bend, and then try to kick over. So we're all on an even platform here. Okay, and if that's all too easy, just back bend, kick over on the floor, or go back and do some more handstand bridge kickovers. Just practice that kickover right now. 5 good kickovers on something, and then we can do our back bend kickovers. So that'll cover the floor right now. We did a lot of handstand stuff. We did some back bend stuff. You should be working your back bend kickovers. Okay, and when we get all that next week, I'll go over a couple how to do back walkovers. So we can do a little bit of that. Now we're gonna go over some dance moves that you guys should know in this at higher level. Go over quick basics that you should know in the baby levels, and then I'll go over the harder level stuff. Real fast coupe is when we put our toe to our ankle. We should have good coupes. Holding here, 10 seconds. Just toe to ankle, arms in front, middle. Other foot coupe, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you're sitting there wobbling, that is not a good sign. You do not have the balance yet. We need to be able to stay straight. Oh my goodness, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Next position you should know is an arabesque. Holding our back leg up, floating for 10, 9. Parents, this is a good time to take a picture. If you guys want to take a picture, post that on our webpage and show off that you guys are engaged in doing our stuff here. That would be awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch legs. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Nice. So we have coupes, passes, our arabesque, which looks like an airplane. That's how I remember it. We're going to go over a couple assemblées. Assemblée is how we assemble our feet together. We start off with one leg up, and we jump, and we put them together. Pretty simple. One leg up, we jump to 2. 1 to 2. You're assembling your feet, like you put Legos together. Assemblée. 1 to 2. The next thing we'll learn is a saison, how we're going to split our legs in the air. So saison is 2 feet to 1 foot. 2 feet to 1 foot. And we hold this arabesque position. 2 feet to 1 foot. Beautiful. We should be able to do that one or two more times. You should feel like you're jumping off 2 feet, you're splitting, and you're holding. Right? And then we're going to put it all together. Assemblée, saison. This is a bunch of stuff. Crazy. 1 foot to 2, 2 to 1. It's kind of like hopscotch. 1 to 2, 2 to 1. So as soon as you land, you're bouncing right away. Assemblée, saison. Assemblée is 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Saison is 2 to 1. So try to put it together 3 times for me. 1 to 2, 2 to 1. It should be fast. 1. Boom, just like so. Okay, so what do I want to work on with you guys? Oh, full turns, great, good step. So we're gonna practice some turns. First thing you gotta know is the half turn heel snap. So we're gonna go, starting like we're ready to do a turn. I guess I haven't explained this yet. If you were been in class, you should know how this works. Starting off with our legs in lunge position. Arm is holding the front arm. My left leg is in front, so my left arm is holding a giant beach ball. My right leg is my twist leg. This is how I think of it. My right arm and my left arm, my right arm and my right leg are my twist body. They're gonna pull in and twist me. So my back leg and my straight arm are gonna pull in. So I'm gonna go into this coupe position, snap backwards, finish. Okay, one more time. Starting off in our standing lunge, or standing like we're ready to prep. I guess we'll call this just prep for our turn. I forget what it's really called. Holding the ball, arms straight out, back leg is ready to go. We're gonna pull into coupe and do that quick snap. Coupe, snap, step backwards. I'm wobbly, so I need to practice more. Arm is ready. We're ready to pull in, snap, step back, and finish. When I say finish, we're just pushing the world away. One more time. Toe into coupe, and then we snap it. Snap, step, push. Okay, that would be our half turn heel snap, because we're snapping our heel, we do a nice little step back. And finish it. Now we're gonna do full turns. Full turn is quick on our toes. If you have a hard floor, it's gonna be a little easier for you. If you're on the carpet, you're gonna wanna put some socks on, I feel like. You don't wanna burn your toes. Starting off, if you have a line, use that line. Oh my goodness, I cannot explain how much better you're gonna get if you develop yourself on the line instead of just doing it on the floor. Because you really don't have a base to step forward on. Starting off, arms are ready. We're gonna go into coupe, and I'm gonna spin all the way around on my toe and step forward. The goal is to keep my body stretching tall. If I stay tall, I can spin in a straight line. If I stay small, I'm gonna twist and I'm gonna like lose my line sideways. I don't wanna be sideways. Starting off 1 foot in front, arms ready. Toes, spin, step. Ooh, I almost had that one. The faster we can spin it around, the quicker we can get into that finish. So up, twist, and step, and finish. I should be stepping forward under the line. I am stepping sideways. I'm not finishing the whole twist before I step. I'm finishing too early, which is why I'm stepping off to the side. So I want to finish all the way around. And I did it again. My twist is not fast enough, so I'll correct that. Twist and step. Ooh, it was a little better. So it's all about practice, practice, practice. Getting that full turn around, getting that step forward on that line, and pushing and finishing. One more time. Starting, pulling that arm in, and twisting, and stepping. Okay, full turns. Leaping. Leaping is when we're lifting our foot like we're kicking something. We're not bending our knee and kicking. We're just lifting our whole foot up like we're, how do I explain this? Dragging it down for a second and lifting. When we leap, so you want to kick that dragging foot up, and you want to land on that front leg. So we're kicking, jumping off our back leg, and landing on the front leg. So it's a nice little leap, like you're jumping over a little pond or a little river. I got visuals here, that's fine. So we're practice a couple leaps, holding. And if you want to continue, if you have the space to keep going, leap and just keep moving. And then again, leaping. You guys should be able to get those legs in this big split, and those arms out to the side. Show off a big leap. Okay, and then standing on your beam, find a beam. Make sure we're straight. On that beam, we're going to want to practice our jumps. Tuck jumps, straddle jumps, pike jumps. Maybe not pikes yet. We'll do tucks and straddles first. Standing on the beam, just start off with straight jumps actually. Just show me that you can jump straight up and absorb into the beam. Like bending, absorb, become part of the beam when you land. 5 straight jumps. I'll use this beam. Get a little easier on me. Oh, I moved it for a reason. Okay, 5 straight jumps, and then we're going to try a straddle jump. For the straddle jumps, you're going to want to stand sideways with the beam. And try a straddle. Try 3 this way and try 3 the other way. So we're doing long way, and we'll do short way. We should be trying to land our feet back in that locked position, close together. So it's straddle, lock them. Nice. Try 3 long way, 3 the short way. If you get good at those, then we should be doing our split leaps or split jumps. When we jump up and split and land. So we're jumping, splitting our legs. One leg's going forward with the line, one leg's going backwards with the line, and then I'm landing with my feet back together. Open, split together. Try that 3 times, big split, and then try the other leg. So we're switching legs. When you land, your feet should be somewhat parked close together. I got them staggered, I'll show you right here. On this line. So I've got them staggered, one toe slightly in front of the other. If my feet are together, I'm going to just slip and fall on the beam. That's not going to feel good. So we're trying our split. Since we're on a line, you're not on a real beam, you can practice your handstands down here, that would be fine too. Lunge, let's give me 5 little handstands where we touch feet. We step back down on the line. If you want to practice like you're doing on a beam, thumbs together. Or hand over hand, that is also fine. But thumbs together, we'll practice you grabbing the beam. So give me 5 good handstands on that line or on that beam. Now for you guys, I have thought of ideas for an obstacle course. Get your chairs together, get the 2 chairs. I'll show you what I'm doing. I would get a nice pile of cushions for the ending. I love to end with dive rolls or dive somethings. You guys can ride your cartwheels. If you have enough space, you can do running anything. Run a cartwheel, round off car. I wouldn't say an aerial yet. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we'll keep it simple. Just running dive rolls for now, or backwards rolls. All right. So, my big kid obstacle course. When it comes to doing obstacle courses with big kids, it's really hard because you take up so much space. You can only have like 2 obstacles. Dive rolls. You should be bouncing off the floor, reaching your hand, and doing a roll onto the mats here. If I reach too far, if my hand's touching all the way over here, I'm going to roll onto the floor and it's going to hurt like crazy. So I want to make sure my hands get onto the purple right away. I can bounce on the floor and reach the purple. Visual, I'll get a t-shirt. Visual so you can see what I'm doing here. Lava. I want you to go over the lava. Bounce, reach the hands so we're not going too far. And we're doing a little roll to our feet. After that, I have some balance beam stuff on the floor. I could walk on the beams, I could jump across the beams, anything I want. The obstacle course idea is to make sure you're doing a bunch of skills in a circuit. So I do my dive roll. After I do my dive roll, I'll support my body. 2 chairs, holding my, oh my goodness, I'm gonna check to see if I can see the chairs. You should be able to hold your body up on both my chairs. Oh, there's that, both of them. Okay, so we've got 2 chairs for supporting. This is gonna build our triceps back here and our ab muscles, our butt muscles. We're holding the chairs, lifting our knees up, floating. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Balance beam can be walked on, or I've got the lines to jump on. These are for our precision jumps, jumping and balancing. Handstand on the beam, then do our handstand to bridge. So we do 1 handstand on the floor, then we go handstand to bridge, if you guys have a space here. Handstand to bridge, kick back over. Then we walk this way, we do our back bend. Back bend. Oh, I didn't need these chairs. And then I got the last thing, was my slider. Okay, and with the slider, I just want you guys to get into your push-up position. I don't think I'm on camera anymore. I'll fix that. Let's see what we got. All right, so I got a bunch of little stations. We've got the dive roll that goes into the support on the chairs, and on the couch, where we do our little jumps across the beams. Then we go to the couch, we do our handstand to bridge, handstand on line, back bend on here. So even now, we have like 5 stations. And then we do our sliding. Sliding can be done anywhere. I'm just going to show you right here. Put our hands on the floor. We're going to hold the slider. We're going to try to walk forward as far as we can go. Head over the line and back. Okay, I want you guys to do 2 of those and then do another course. Run dive rolls, do your support for 10 seconds, balances, handstand, handstand to bridge, back bend, slider, roll. All right, so continue that course again. Pause me if you have to. Do this course 3 or 4 times. I need all this stuff perfect. You should have a good back bend. If your back bend is perfect and you're landing on your hands, try to stand back up. Back bend and rewind it back up. Nice. That's my obstacle course idea for the big kids. I'll have more ideas next week. Like I said, with the bigger kids, there's really not much space. Just working the skills bit by bit is the best way to develop them. Breaking it down in an obstacle course will keep it more fun and keep them more entertained. But right now, we don't need them to be entertained, we need them to be better. Just get stronger and keep getting all the skills we need. Conditioning time, I've got some workouts that we could do. So we can get stronger, legs and our bodies. I'm gonna grab 2 of these cushions. I'm gonna do some squats on my cushions. Get your bodies ready. Spread out a little bit. Make sure you get the obstacle course all cleaned up if you need to. Okay, so for my squats on the cushions, if I have a cushion that's super big and I try to squat onto it, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not bending. I want to get some bend out of my legs and feel the quads. These muscles in here start to burn. So I'm going to open my legs a little bit, get my hands on my hips, squat down to my bum and back up. 1,
2, let my booty touch the ground if I have to. 3, 4, I'm leaning a little forward, but my booty's going backwards. 5, okay? If you want to hold a backpack or hold some weight, this will make it a little tougher, get those leg muscles a little stronger. 10 of those, 10 regular squats onto the mat, down and up. If you want to upgrade, challenge yourself. Show how strong you really are. Now another time for a good picture, show off to those parents, and take a picture of this, send it in. We want to see that you guys are engaged and working and trying our system. So I got my 10 squats. After you do 10 squats, I've got a platform for our body. So we just worked out our legs, our quads. Now we're going to work out our belly muscles and our back muscles. So I'm going to lay across my mats, pretending the floor is lava. Not yet. The floor will turn into lava shortly. I want the mat on where my shins are. Don't let the mat go way past all the way up to my booty and my thighs. It's too far, too close. Put them out further. Lay on my shoulders, and I'm going to just try and float. With my shoulders on here, my legs and my shins there, my belly is pushing up, my booty is pushing up, my back muscles are getting stronger. Hold, arms are up, floating. 10, 9, we're trying to keep our booty off the floor. If your booty's touching the floor, this is no good. We're trying to feel that arch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep feeling it. One more time, pushing that belly up. Only your shoulders are here. Only your calves are pretty much on here, not much. Holding it up. So I got booty here, belly here, pushing up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Next up for the big kids, I would like handstand walk-ups. These are brutal. These are going to build your handstand muscles like no other. If you don't have a handstand, well, you'll get one now. And if you don't have a handstand and you're doing advanced beginner stuff, then you are doing this wrong. So, we're going to try a handstand walk-up. Baby handstand position. I think we're going to do a baby handstand. So my hands go on the floor, my feet go up to the wall. I'm trying to walk my face all the way in. Am I on the camera? Yes, I am. Okay. So my hands go down, my face is going to touch the wall. I'm going to walk back out. So hands go down. I want my feet up as high as I can go. I'm going to step all over my AAG side. And I'm going to go face to the wall and back out as far as I can. Hold. I do one more. In, all the way up, face to the wall, and back out. Whew. If you are strong, you could do more than that. If you are really strong, do more than that. Take a video of it, send it in. We need to see that you can handle that. That is not easy. 2 of them or 4 of them. Out. Walk your hands as far as you can. Walk your hands back in. Feel those muscles. This is going to build your strength. After that, since we have the wall already, kick up to a handstand. Hold. Let your wrist breathe for a second. And I want you to just kick up and hold it for 20 seconds. So just up and you're float. Oh my goodness. Tuck my shirt in. You're going to up and float there. So let your feet touch the wall really fast. And then push off and float. I'm floating, mommy. 5, 4, all right, 20 seconds, I said, right? Yeah, sorry. So 20 seconds, hold it. Get good at those handstands. Here's my couch. Okay, next up, toe raises. Nice and easy, these are simple. I was telling my last group, if you have an edge to do them on, like the edge of my couch right here, so my feet can go, my ankles can go up and then they go really low, that's even better for you. But right now, I don't really have that to work with. So we're just gonna go up and down on the floor, push up tall, go back down. Nice, I just want 20 of them, up and down. Feel those ankles stretching and working. Ah. 3, 2, 1. Good, nice job. All right, so good. We worked out our legs with the squats. We did the belly and the back. The ankle raises. We did some arms and shoulders with the handstands. We're going to focus on a little bit of full body exercise now, just an elbow plank. We're going to get down on our elbows. We're just going to hold nice and straight. I want 20 seconds. Counting down. 19, 18, 17. Try not to stick your booty in the sky. Keep your body straight. Just float there. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Now, if that stuff is too easy, we can go planks to push-ups, to plank, to push-up, 10 times. Now, this is kind of making my elbows feel weird on the carpet, so I'm going to put a blanket down, make myself feel a little better. After that exercise, I would condition with some cardio, some running. It's just gonna have you guys run 10 more laps forward and backwards. Burn yourselves out, get that heart beating. We just did great work. Let's end it on a good note so we're really sweaty. And we can feel like we accomplished something today. Some days you don't feel like you got anything done. Well, today you did. Now, while we're finishing up with our cardio, the AAG challenge this week is to show off a talent, something that you have. You might not be talented, gymnastics might not be your only talent, let me say it that way. Show off something that you can do. I was a skateboarder for a long time, so I'd show off my skateboarding. Take a picture of it or take a video of it, send it into the AAG challenge. That is our challenge this week, just to show off something you're talented at. That is not a challenge. You're good at it already. Should be easy. It could be anything. Maybe grandpa's good at something. Take a video of him. We want to see, we just want some engagement. Show us that you're still alive out there. All right, one more. With that last part said, please guys, just make sure everything is safe, keeping the area nice and open. If you are allowed to go outside and do stuff outside, running moves, do some running cartwheels, round-offs, any of that stuff outside that you can handle doing. Yeah, practice your handstands, that's fine, all that's fine. Bring some cushions outside. If you're not allowed outside, please make sure that this area is as safe as possible. I wanted to say one more thing. No, I think we're good. You guys, yeah, just keep it safe, keep working. I'll see you next week on the next challenge. I got more and more to teach you guys. Later.